Yeah. I'm back with another episode of the greatest podcast in the motherfucking world, the Random Wisdom Podcast. I am here. It's your host, the motherfucker who gonna be your host for the next coming infinity with this shit. It's me, Ashton. Uh, we definitely took a week off. A pod off last week. Definitely could have dropped something that I had pre-recorded, but I said, nah, I want to watch the pop out. So, and I want to watch the pop out and be able to talk about the pop out on the next show. You know what I'm saying? With great knowledge of it. So, and I wanted everybody to be able to watch the pop out. You know what I'm saying? And by themselves and enjoy that shit because it's a moment in time for hip hop. So shout out to Kendrick Lamar, his whole team, the whole fucking West Coast, everybody up there on stage, man, having a fucking blast. So many different sets, so many different gangs, you know what I'm saying, up there on one stage, showing niggas how you pop out. You know what I'm saying? It was a beautiful event, and yeah, that's why we took last week off. So, you know, today we gonna have a blast on today's show. We gonna talk about the pop out definitely later within the show, but today's show is gonna just be one topic, man. I've been coming across a lot of videos about this certain topic, a lot of memes. I see a ton of memes every day. Over the last decade, it's been something that's been in question with a ton of different individuals throughout the world, really. And yeah, man, this topic, I wish I had somebody to actually bounce this topic off with, but in the future, we're gonna actually have some guests. We got some guests lined up real soon too, so be on the lookout for that. But yeah, man, this topic is a topic that's been touched on a lot. So today's topic is masculinity. Masculinity is today's topic. That's gonna be the only topic um that we touch on today. So masculinity. What is masculinity? If we proceed to look up a definition for masculinity, we'll definitely know what masculinity is. But um, I'm definitely going to pose the question on my social media pages: what is masculinity to you? Because people seem to have different definitions of masculinity, and for that matter, a lot of words that just have a simple definition. So I just looked up the definition for masculinity, and I'm gonna read that out. So it says qualities or attributes regarded as characteristics of man's or boy's views. I don't know what that doesn't give like a great definition. We're gonna go dive deeper, no diddy, and get a good definition. All right. I got something that says what defines being masculine. So I'm gonna go ahead and read that off. What it say? Um, it says traits traditionally viewed as masculine in the Western society include strength, courage, independence, leadership, and assertiveness. Assertiveness. It's an interesting word to say. But yeah, so masculinity in the Western world, which is the Americas, um, all involves strength, courage, assertiveness, shit like that, right? Which I would say I agree with. That's masculinity. You know what I'm saying? I mean, being masculine to so many people means so many different things. So many people was taught different ways of, I guess, being masculine and what's being unmasculine. Nowadays that we all going through a lot of healing journeys, we're starting to see that more men need uh to be more masculine, and some need to get rid of the masculinity traits that they were taught over time, because it's starting to be damaging to what's really um in place for them to grow. Um, you get men that say they don't cry. You get men that say men not supposed to cry. You got men that say men are supposed to cry. Some men look at it as being pussy because you cry. Some men look at it as just being a vulnerable man as you cry. So it's different viewpoints of being masculine, right? No, neither or is right or wrong unless it involves some shit where it's just blasphemy, like it's your opinion on masculinity, right? And really and truly, I guess you could say all of this is our opinions, but you can't tell another person they're wrong for how they want to portray their masculine themselves, because you wouldn't portray yourself that way. So no one could necessarily be wrong in these debates, because we're all having a different experience. We're all having a different experience, no matter how you shape it up to be. Something is going on different within all of our world. So um the greatest thing that we can do is listen to each other, and figure out those ways where we can learn, and even contribute to our masculinity, or know some things that we need to get rid of within ourselves in masculinity. You hear so many conversations about alpha males, beta males. Just last year, excuse me, just last year, a friend of mine told me that I'm a sigma male, and what a sigma male is, I think we know what alpha and beta and all those is. If we don't, we'll get to those definitions. But um, friend of mine told me I was a sigma male, so I had to go look sigma male up, and at first you hear alpha male, beta male, and you automatically um if it's not alpha male, when you hear anything else other than alpha, you start to think somebody calling you a buster. You know what I'm saying? But I actually went read up on sigma males, and I'm gonna read off what a sigma male is. So it says, what is a sigma male? A sigma male is a slang term used for a masculine subculture that entires a man for being popular, successful, but highly independent and self-reliant man. And is also described as a person that goes against the grain too. And I'm definitely a person that goes against the grain. I usually stick to myself. I have alpha male traits, but I don't need to be the big dog in the room because I'm the big dog in the room. You know what I'm saying? If that makes sense. But yeah, that's a sigma male. So alpha males are, and it's always funny when a nigga call himself an alpha male. I just look at it and laugh. It's like, you got some built up trauma that you need to get rid of. But alpha male is, I guess, the person who's the big dog in the room. They're the person that want to take control. They're the person that want to take charge. They're the person that they're willing to show their dominance in the room, I guess. Then you go on to like a person that's a sigma male, not a sigma male, but a beta male. And they're usually the most timid in the room, if you would say. Most timid, most apprehensive, most scary, afraid, So you have different groups of men that exist within the subcultures of America. And some people try to group you in such to, say certain things or do, you should do certain things. Nowadays it's looked at as an alpha male is a male that takes care of home. He brings home the bacon. He goes out and works hard and take care of his family. You know, typical shit. That most men would do. You know what I'm saying? That most men should do. Uh, but yeah, like he go out and make sure he make it happen. That's what his role is as a alpha male in 2024 to make it happen. And I think as a male, you should be able to make it happen. You're supposed to make multiple things happen for your family, for anybody that you say you love. So I understand that, right? Um, a beta male, he a person that's just scared. He timid. He probably gonna lose his bitch to another nigga, cause he's scared to be aggressive. Most of the time they lack sexually. Um, More than likely that's gonna keep them binded financially as well, cause they scared to release themselves of that built up testosterone that they got. Um, and a beta male is a male that's just not gonna go against the grain. He gonna stick with the program. He probably gonna be a jigaboo. You know what I'm saying? Be at the job getting fucked over and shit. Not saying nothing, not speaking his mind, not speaking his piece, just letting shit happen to him. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, this is crazy. But a Sigma male to me is actually like the best one, you know what I'm saying? Cause you combine both of those together to make one man. You know what I'm saying? Like where it's not like you trying to be this one thing. You got all the characteristics of a decent human being, you know what I'm saying? So shout out to my homie for letting me know about the different types of sigma male, beta male, alpha male, you know what I'm saying? That's very interesting to read up on, to watch videos up on because I don't know, men in certain places view themselves in certain ways. And it's crazy how some people, some niggas, some men, niggas or wiggers, whatever they want to call themselves, some of them, they clarify themselves as a certain type of male, and they definitely not that. Most of the time, the people who clarify themselves as a certain type of male, they not that. They just seeking to be viewed as that, but you not really that. Like most men not that. Like most men have more insecurities than women, but um they they mask them. They mask their insecurities. They try their best to mask their insecurities, but a lot of men have more insecurities than women, and that's a fact. That is a natural fact for sure. But this masculine wave or who not masculine, we need to get past that. It's bigger issues that's going on. I don't think whether you super masculine or non-masculine, that says you equipped for the fight that we got to fight against. So let's get this shit together, man. Cause who not masculine, who is masculine, none of that shit really matter. Are you taking care of your family? Are you protecting women and kids at all times? You know what I'm saying? Put your seatbelt on when you get in the car. You know what I'm saying? You opening the door for ladies and kids. You know what I'm saying? You know, you breaking up fights in the juice aisle. Now don't be out here breaking up no fights. Just let you could just holler from a distance, hey. But don't go over there trying to start shit. That's gonna fuck you up for real. That's gonna fuck you all the way up. Niggas be strapped. Niggas be having uh with that drum on it. You hear me? Man, I seen the meme the other day. Well, not even a meme, a video. Nigga was carjacking somebody, stood in his car, and they was waving the guns on a ring camera, showing the nigga like, "Hey, don't come your stupid ass outside." Yeah, that's yeah. But some people consider that masculine though, right? When niggas got straps and shit like that. Like some people consider that masculine. Oh yeah, man. He ready to lay that fucking iron down. Nah, he just ready to go to the penitentiary. And he gonna have to be somebody else boo up in there. You know what I'm saying? Like ain't no gun up in there now. You what, you like 17, 18 years old. You thought you knew what being masculine was, and now yeah, you working for another nigga, washing his drawers in the penitentiary. You hear me? So figure out what masculine is to you. If you a fucking square, be a square. I found out I was a square later on in life, and I'm cool with it. By the grace of God, I ain't in a penitentiary. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got no miscellaneous kids and no shit like that. So I'm able to be masculine in a way that works for me. It works for my fiance. And we ain't tripping on who masculine and who not. That shit stupid. That's like cornball talk. But figure it out, man. I didn't come here to tell y'all how to figure it out. I'm just telling you that we need to figure this shit out of who masculine and who not, and does that really matter? Cause to me, it really don't. But if it matters to you and you care about who masculine and who not, go do your thing. Go do your thing. Um, that's today's topic. I told y'all at the beginning of the show, we were going to get back to the pop out. And oh boy, are we going to get back to the pop out. So the pop out is today's moral of the story. I'm not telling y'all a damn thing that's elaborate, that's smart, intelligent. We about to talk about the pop out. That's what we about to talk about. Kendrick Lamar said sometimes you got to pop out and show niggas. And he showed Drake on Juneteenth how you got to pop out and show niggas. Man, it was a West Coast star-studded event. It was all West Coast artists. Not a soul that touched the stage was not from the West Coast. Everybody that touched the stage did an amazing job. I mean, it started out with DJ Head. Then it went to DJ Mustard. Then Kendrick Lamar, and then it was a great thing, man. Then you had E40 kind of narrating the joint. DJ Mustard brought out Tyler the Creator, man. That sent the building erupted. Like the building went crazy when he brought out Tyler the Creator. It was a ton of different dudes that came up and performed that I'm shazamming all these songs and shit. It was a real West Coast vibration going on. The West Coast party, you know, for lack of a better term. Like I felt how the West Coast felt over these years. Like they just do. Like they just do, and they definitely came for it on Juneteenth, man. They had so many people that pop out. I learned about the Cuzzos. So many different people, man. I was hoping Lil Russell popped out, but it's all good though. They actually had a show in Cali that day, so I'm pretty sure that there was conflict of schedules. But man, it's a few people that just popped out, like G Perico. I fuck with the homie G Perico. It's a dude music I got on named Wally the Sensei or something like that. Always cool to see like niggas back on Fig, Smack, T-Rail, shit. LeBron was there, SZA was there. Man, all types of people was there. Like it was Big Boy. It was a star-stunning event, man. So like I said, they had openers like DJ Head, DJ Mustard. But when it was time for Kendrick Lamar to come on, he didn't disappoint. He didn't disappoint. What happened is they gave it was like maybe like a 10-minute, maybe if that long, maybe about 5 to 7 minutes, 7-minute break in between. Then we got E40 come on, start talking, and then boy, them lights just go red, right? And all you hear is that Teddy Pendergrass sample come on. That's all you hear. And you see Kendrick come up from that stage, and then you hear madness. You just hear nothing but madness. And then you hear that voice, them superpowers getting neutralized. Man, once you heard that, that was a wrap. It went crazy in there, man. From there, he performed a lot of his joints from various, albums. It was none of the like love, none of the soft shit, nothing like that. It was all the cuts where he like kicking some shit on us. So he started out with Euphoria, right? After that, he went into DNA. Then he went into Element. Then he went into All Right. Then he kind of went back to the older stuff, to the first album. Then that's when he went to Swimming Pools, Money Trees. He did that with J Rock. Then J Rock performed Win. And then they did King's Dead as well, that J Rock won a Grammy for. And after that, we get the one of the other diss songs. We get 616 in LA, and Ab Soul came out and performed that with him. But side note, one of the coolest things about tHe is the like relationship, right? So it was a moment that kind of shined in there. If you know tHe, you know the story of tHe, you know Ab Soul, aka the Black Lip Pastor. You know that, he has a vision disability, I guess you would call it. I don't know if he would appreciate that. I don't know he has problems with his vision, right? So if you've been following tHe, you know that's his thing. He had a problem with his vision. But it was cool because when he came on stage, they had the fireworks and pyrotechnics and all that type of shit. And Absol was like, man, y'all know that, do they have more fire? Because y'all know a nigga can't see. And it was cool just to watch them, guide him around on the stage, you know what I'm saying? And it was just a cool moment just to see friends do that. Like, I mean, those guys started off like, with nothing. You know what I'm saying? With a vision from Top Dog, really like the Hot Boys. You know what I'm saying? They started out just like that, and they all blossomed to be superstars. They all at the peaks of their careers dropped Grammy Award winning and classic albums around the same time. You know what I'm saying? It's a great aura going on over there at tHe, and it's a great culture and community that they created over there for artists. So shout out to them, to tHe. But man, that was a great moment seeing Ab-Soul and J Rock, Q, and all them. They helped Ab cross the stage. That was a dope thing. But yeah, so after 616, Q came out. They did Collard Greens. Q performed that part. Then Kendrick did Black Hippie, and doing not Black Hippie, he did King Kunta with Black Hippie. Sorry, and to hear a rapper with a ghostwriter, what the fuck happened? See, we heard that in 2014, 15, whatever that was, but it didn't resonate then because we didn't know. Like, and I think that was at the point where Kendrick Lamar was like, this nigga not ever gonna be the best in my eyes. Fuck that. A rapper with a ghostwriter? What the fuck happened? Swore I wouldn't tell. But y'all sharing bars like y'all got the bottom bunk in a 2-man cell. Something's in the water. Man. Yeah, and at that point, Kendrick was just fed up with it. And he was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm not doing this. I can't be friends with this nigga. I can't be cool with this nigga. I can't do nothing with this nigga. Nah. Nah, there's no music. There's nothing, no black accent you could sell me. I don't want to talk on no celly. You know I got language barriers. Nah, Kendrick was like, fuck that. I'm not ever talking to this nigga again. He got a whole ghostwriter. So outside of that, he did Mad City. He did Humble. And then this when the festivities started, right? We heard that sample. He was once a thug from around the way. And then that's when all violence kicked off. Kendrick did his verse off of Like That, and we knew what time it was from there. From there, it was no turning back after that. Once he did the Like That verse, it was no turning back after that. It was nothing you could do. There was no apologizing. Really, when he came out to Euphoria, I think it was no apologizing at that point. But once he did Like That, it was like, nah, Amazon, you can't cut off the stream. Any powers that be that's trying to rock out right now, don't let it even touch it. Like it's about to go down. And boy, did it go down. Boy, did it go down. He did Like That. Then Dr. Dre came out. He did Still DRE. Then they did California Love. And as Dre about to walk off the stage, Kendrick says, "You don't got nothing you want to tell him before you leave?" And Dre come walk back and he say, "Psst, I see dead people." And then all hell broke loose. Dun, 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 dun. Mustard on a beat, hold deep both. Any rap nigga, he a free throw, man down. Call a ambulance, let him breathe, bro. Bring the nigga to the cross. He walk around like Tizo. What's up with DJ Brony ass nigga trying to see Compton? Yeah, the industry could hate him all, fucking all and they mama. How many ops do he really got? He got too many options. About to pass on his body. I'm John Stockton. Man, come on, man. That nigga did Like That, bro. 5 times, you hear me? And the coolest thing about a lot of this, and you've been seeing this online, but Kendrick ain't had no backing tracks. I'm not gonna be the person that point out that he did mess up, right? Fuck that. He didn't have no backing tracks. They're gonna be some of the blogs where he did mess up. Fuck that. Like to do all that shit, breath control, no backing tracks, and still rap fluently. It's second to none. That's what these artists, performers. That's what we um supposed to look like on stage. Not with the vocals behind us. We lip syncing. Some niggas out there just doing ad libs on the song. Like no, like rap that shit. Like rap that shit. Like get up there on that stage and rap that shit, man. And that's what Kendrick Lamar did 5 times in the fucking row. I mean, he was dapping people up, catching the beat still, saying what up to niggas, and you know what I'm saying? And man, it was a beautiful moment to see Kendrick Lamar put on that display of showmanship on the stage with his compadres, especially from the West Coast, but just with his peers and some of the people that he, that he started making music with. It was a beautiful thing to see. We need Kenny to pop out more. Like, I'm not ready for an album yet because I'm still digesting Damn, if we being honest. But I'm definitely ready for just to hear something new, or maybe like even like a tour, a pop out tour. Or something like that, where it take a ton of West Coast artists on tour, and yeah, man, just do something special. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to that. But man, the pop out was a fun event. That's definitely why we didn't have a show of random wisdom last week. So it is what it is. We back though. We coming strong. No Diddy. I got a few guests lined up that I'm gonna be dropping soon that we done already had. We got in the can, done the interviews for them. So those will be on video. And we're gonna just go from there, man. We're gonna try to keep grow this podcast. I'm glad y'all tune in every week. I'm glad people paying attention to you know, everything that I got going on and every show that I, somebody giving feedback about something. So I appreciate it. Today's random wisdom, we're not gonna leave here without getting into today's random wisdom. Today's random wisdom is when people talk, and just let them talk. You ain't gotta respond to everything. You ain't gotta even act like you realize they said everything they saying. Just let them talk. Just let them talk. Most people gonna expose themselves to you while they're talking. They're gonna say shit of who they really are as a person. You know what I'm saying? I hear so many conversations from people, and pretty much people tell you who they are within their conversation, you know, and how they handle life situations, or how they handle themselves, how they are morally, how they are in all types of ways, if you just listen to what they have to say. So today's random wisdom, man, is let people talk. Just listen, just observe. Sometimes you ain't got to give your opinion. Just let them talk. And they're gonna tell you exactly what they think about, who they are, where they want to be, how they view themselves. They're gonna say all of this shit if you just let them talk. So that's today's random wisdom, man. Um, Wanted to keep it short today. So I'm your host, Ashton. Some people call me Tunes. It depends on what setting you in. You could call me whatever you like. Just don't call me no crazy shit. But like I say, each and every show, if you're just starting your day, I hope you have a great day. If you're just ending your day, I hope you had a great day. I hope you get every blessing you ever prayed for. I hope whatever you praying for, I hope it comes to you immediately, today, overnight. I hope it's express shipped to you, expedited shipped. You know what I'm saying? I hope you get whatever you praying for. I hope you have a peaceful experience out here in this crazy world. Um, and that's been another episode of Random Wisdom. I am Ashton, and fuck it. I'm out.